I've learned in here and other workshops I've attended that if you ask Source for something, it is given to us. And know that it's already done, so it is, and forget about it. However, there's something else that I have learned about with affirmations, that you do them over and over and over again, but you're not forgetting about it because it's continually in your mind. I want to know, is there one way that's better than another, or a combination?
Well, let us ask you a question. If you ask for something, and you believe that when you ask it is given, is there a reason to ask again?
No, because you already know that it's in place.
So if you're asking over and over and over again, what does that say about what you believe?
You don't really believe it's going to happen.
So can it happen under those conditions?
No.
And will continuing to ask change anything?
I don't think so. Okay. So then why are affirmations even something?
Because an affirmation is a practicing of what you want. So for us to say that an affirmation doesn't work wouldn't be accurate. For us to say an affirmation does work wouldn't be accurate. What would be accurate is to say, if the affirmation makes you feel better in saying it than you felt before you said it, then the affirmation is helping you to close the vibrational gap.
Oh, okay. So it's a preliminary or something.
Well, it's a practicing. You see, you said some things. We want to play with you a little bit. You said, so when we ask Source answers, and we've been using those words, but we want to take that thought a little further by saying, you're the source that you're asking. In other words, you're the source energy who has become more. So again, it's the closing of the gap. So by asking, we mean focusing in a way that allows the full receiving of what you're asking for. Many people think that they do the asking with their words, or they ask for something. In other words, I'm standing over here without it and I'm asking for it. And we say, well, that it's fair to say that I've asked for it. And many think that that's the point of creation, that asking for it is what creates it. And we say asking for it does create it in the sense that you ask and Source actualizes around it, but it is the finding vibrational alignment with it that lets it in. So your creation is two parts for you: asking and allowing, wanting and believing. So when you want something and you doubt it, your doubt is keeping it from being. When you want something and you believe it, your belief is letting it be. So the reason that we encourage affirmations, the affirmation is not the step 1 part. The affirmation is actually the step 3 part. Because as you say the affirmation, as you say it reaching for a feeling and say it reaching for a feeling, you train yourself in to the expectation of what you're asking for.
Okay.
You see how it works?
Yes.
So a lot of people will offer an affirmation, and it just becomes a sort of repetitive thing that actually reinforces their awareness that what they want hasn't happened yet. A lot of people are saying things, and when they say them, it just reminds them that it hasn't happened. And they've been saying it for so long that it's almost unpleasant to say it again. And we say that kind of affirmation is of no value. Sort of like the prayer we were talking about earlier. If you pray from a place of focusing upon the outcome that you seek, now you're in alignment with what you seek, and your prayer can be realized. If you pray from your awareness of your problem, you're not a vibrational match to your solution, and it can't come. So an affirmation is only as valuable as the way it feels to you. If an affirmation taunts you, stop it. If the affirmation buoys you, then say it.
I must have a feeling with it, not just saying a whole list of affirmations.
Jerry and Esther have an affirmation that they've said right from the beginning that says, Esther said it every day and still does, I, Esther Hicks, see and draw to me through divine love those beings who seek enlightenment through my process. And the sharing will elevate us both now. And every time Esther says it, she feels the thrill of it, because it resonates with everything that she is, everything that she has been, everything that she strives to be. In other words, it's such a deep affirmation. It will never become a da 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 kind of affirmation. It always has meaning to her. She reaches for the words because she wants to invoke the meaning and the feeling of the words. That's an affirmation. Affirming the way I want to feel, affirming what's in my vibrational escrow, affirming who I really am, and saying it until every part of me knows it.
When you said that, that feeling just really right here, my heart.